This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Even though her mother and I talked a few more minutes, Virginia, the fourth grader, previously a calm, articulate news anchor in training, remained a shy shadow, shooting side glances at me out of the corners of her eyes. As Kimberly and I walked away, I thought, that poor kid has never seen a live Indian, much less a mission Indian. She thought we were all dead. Having me suddenly appear in the middle of her video project must have been a lot like turning the corner to find the dead person you were talking about suddenly in your face, talking back. Kimberly, echoing my thoughts, chortled quietly, "Yes, Virginia, there really are live mission Indians." The problem is, thanks to mission mythology, most fourth graders will never know that. That's why it's time for the mission fantasy fairy tale to end. This story has done more damage to California Indians than any conquistador, any priest, any soldado de cuero, leather jacket soldier, any smallpox, measles, or influenza virus. This story has not just killed us, it has taught us how to kill ourselves and kill each other with alcohol, domestic violence, horizontal racism, internalized hatred. This story is a kind of evil, a kind of witchery. We have to put an end to it now. But where to start? What's the best way to kill a lie? Like bad spirits, they are notoriously immune to arrows. In fact, they are often known to rise after being killed, even after being buried. We must know where to aim, pick our targets, remain clear-sighted. I say we because my efforts here are part of a much wider circle of California Indian peoples and allies talking back to mythology, protesting, making waves. We each have our chosen weapons. My sister Louise chooses language, pulling the Esselen words out of field notes, off wax cylinders, singing the words over the bones of those she reburies with intimate tenderness, writing new stories in an old tongue. My friend Georgiana Valois Sanchez, Chumash, chooses storytelling and song, clappersticks and rhythm, teaching and education. James Luna, Luisteño, creates live and video performances that turn stereotypes on their heads, inventing new ceremonies to reclaim ancient identities. L. Frank, Tongva Ahachman, re-envisions mission history through her infamous coyote cartoons, her museum research, and recreation of indigenous California arts. Many other California Indians weave baskets, harvest acorns, write poems, sing bird songs, document museum holdings, string abalone shell, construct tule boats and tomals, carve stone bowls, create visual art, work for repatriation of bones and belongings. I choose to make this book, to create a space where voices can speak after long and often violently imposed silence. Constructing this book has been hard, listening to those stories seep out of old government documents, BIA forms, field notes, the diaries of explorers and priests, the occasional writings or testimony from Indians, family stories, photographs, newspaper articles. It's been painful, dreaming of destruction, starved children, bones that cry. But at the end of it, I feel voices present that the world hasn't heard for a long, long time. Voices telling the antidote to lies. My ancestors, collectively, are the story bridge that allows me to be here. I'm honored to be one of the bridges back to them, to their words and experiences. Stories are their chief knowledge, wrote the Padre from Mission San Juan Bautista. Yes, and they are still. May it always be so.